The young gentleman who was killed while jogging in Brunswick, Georgia. Ahmad was my baby. All this is new to me, so speaking is really, really rough right now because this is not something that I had training for.
That's right.
This is nothing that I went to mentorship with. This is something I was just thrown into.
That's right. We with you.
Ahmad jogged every day. Ahmad ventured out from my neighborhood to a different neighborhood. That was he was predominantly white. Where I live is like 50-50. I worried about Ahmad along with my other son, Marcus, because they were black boys. I, as a single mom, I gave my boys the talk. When they began to drive and they were put in positions where I could not protect them. But I never ever worried about Ahmad while he was jogging. When he left my home to go jog, I knew that he would return. And on a Sunday afternoon about 5:30, 6:30, I received a call from a gentleman who identified himself as an investigator, who shared that Ahmad had burglarized someone's home. There was a confrontation with the homeowner, and unfortunately my son was shot and killed. I did learn, in days after, that Ahmad had not committed a crime. Ahmad just was jogging like he normally do. I can say the most painful thing is that Ahmad was killed, but then the authorities chose not to tell me as his mom the truth.
That's right. That's right.
These are officials that we elected in the city, in the county. A county where I pay property taxes, I pay state taxes, and these officials chose to tell me everything but the truth. I had district attorneys in the beginning who did not return my phone calls. There were emails that wasn't answered. And I knew early in that I had to fight, because the people that was put in place to protect me and my family was not even returning a phone call. So I prayed and I asked for direction, and he gave me direction.
That's right.
I'm honored to stand before you guys. I wasn't aware that there were so many young men and women that lost their lives to this type of tragic events. And my heart goes out to each and every one of you. I just want to ask that you guys continue to lift me up in prayer. And I'm here to support in any way that I can.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Nephew. His mother is my older sister. She's with us. Danielle here is one of his cousins. We have 3 aunties, a couple more cousins back there, and we traveled from Oneida, Wisconsin, which is right outside of Green Bay. Wow. We would say that's our suburb. My nephew was killed on October 19th, 2018 by Green Bay Police Department. He was pulled over for a routine traffic stop. He didn't completely stop at a red light. And he was arrested because he had a warrant for failure to turn himself in for a DUI. It's been trying. It's been trying for us. But I'm gonna let Danielle finish the story, but what I wanted to tell you guys first, after we found out, his parents weren't together no more at the time of his death, but both sides of his family, we came together in unity for him. And we knew we had to go forward with a good mind and a good heart. That was the only way we were going to be successful to continue his story. So we've been working really hard. And like I said, I'll let Danielle finish the story because I'm getting pretty emotional. But we want to say Yawan Go. That's how we say thank you in our language. Yawan Go for allowing us to be here. Yawan Go for letting us share his story. We've spoken many times within our community and within Green Bay, and now this is such a bigger platform for us. So we're really thankful that we get to do this. But y'all go on, I'm gonna let Danielle finish his story.
Jonathan was 26 when he was killed. There were two police agencies involved, Green Bay Police Department and Brown County Sheriff's Department. He was taken to the Sally Port. He was in handcuffs, unarmed, and he was shot from behind. And there were at least 12 or more officers there in that Sally Port at that time. So we were told initially that he was acting suspicious in the back of the police car. We've seen the footage. We know that that is not true. He was just sitting in the back of the police car. Once they transported him to the Sally Port, he had managed to get his handcuffs to the front and he tucked them underneath his shirt, which is something that Jonathan did to self-soothe. He kind of like put his hands up like this above his shirt. The police officer who was getting him out of the car saw that and closed the door, went to the back of the car where the other cop was and told him that he had his hands balled up under his shirt in the front of him. The other cop that was standing at the back of the patrol car was disarming himself. The truck was opened. He took his flashlight, he looked in the back of the window, even though the trunk was up, and said, "He has a gun." We've seen the footage. He did not have a gun, nor did it look like he had a gun. That was a false narrative.